My child, come close. Let the noise of the world fall away for a moment and listen to my voice, which knows you better than you know yourself. You feel a tremor in your soul, a sense that your life is in danger. Your spirit, which is tethered to mine, is sending you an alert, and you are right to pay attention. But before the wave of fear can rise and carry you away, I want you to plant your feet on this truth, a rock that will not move. I am the Lord your God. I am your Father, your defender, and your ever-present help. I want you to take a slow, deep breath and prepare your heart to do something that will feel counterintuitive in your fear. I want you to write it down, to whisper it in the quiet of your room, and to boldly proclaim it with your mouth, letting the vibration of the words settle the panic in your bones. Say this: God is my shield. Say it not as a wish, but as a statement of fact, an unbreakable reality. I know the questions that are storming the gates of your mind because I am already there with you. You are thinking, if you are my shield, my all-powerful God, why is this happening again? Why does this feeling of danger return like a relentless tide? Why do these troubles never seem to end? Why must my path always be a struggle, a climb up a cliff face while others walk on level ground? Your heart aches with these questions, and you deserve an answer, not a platitude. You have earned a truth that is both strong enough to hold you and gentle enough not to break you. So listen, my beloved one. Lean into my words as you would lean into the chest of a father who has never once lied to you. First, let this truth sink into the deepest soil of your being. You are never, not for a fraction of a second, alone in this. My presence is not a prize you win on your good days, nor is it something you forfeit on your bad ones. My attention on you is not measured by the calmness of your circumstances or the strength of your faith. It is a fundamental part of my very nature. I am with you because I am unchanging love, and you are my child. I know the secret rhythm of your heart. I know the way your breath catches when a painful memory surfaces. I perceive the thoughts you believe are hidden from everyone, even the ones you try to hide from yourself. Because I know you this intimately, I am constantly at work in the intricate details of your life. This work, however, does not always look like the immediate rescue you long for. You imagine a sudden clearing of the storm clouds, but sometimes my work is not to stop the rain, but to become your shelter within it. Sometimes my work looks like refinement, where I use the pressure of your circumstances to burn away impurities in your character, leaving behind something strong, pure, and beautiful. Sometimes my work is protection you cannot see, averted accidents, deflected schemes, silenced accusations that never reached your ears. Sometimes it is the painful but necessary removal of a person, a habit, or a dream that was holding you back from the greater purpose I have for you. And yes, sometimes it is a trial, a test of faith that is not designed to break you, but to forge within you a resilience and a light that you will one day use to guide others who are lost in the same darkness you are now traversing. You say your life is in danger, and I do not make light of that feeling. Danger is real in your world. It wears many masks. It can be the visible threat of a person with malicious intent. It can be the hidden betrayal of a friend you trusted. It can be the slow, silent erosion of your health, or the shocking strike of a sudden accident. It can be the insidious poison of bitterness that you allow to fester in your heart, or the deep, dark chasm of despair that tempts you to give up entirely. On some nights, danger feels like a wolf scratching at the door. On other nights, it feels like a profound weariness of the soul, a temptation to simply lie down in the dust and refuse to get up again. I will not promise you a life without scratches or bruises. To do so would be to lie to you about the nature of this journey. But I do promise you my presence, a presence that stands in the gap, a presence that intercepts the fatal blow, a presence that rushes to bind up your wounds, a presence that whispers wisdom into your ear when you do not know which way to turn, a presence that infuses you with a strength that is not your own. I will send help from sources you never expected, faster than your worried mind can even calculate the possibilities of your ruin. Now let us speak of the night that is coming. I tell you this not to frighten you, but to prepare you, for a prepared heart is a calm heart. Tonight, as you sleep, there will be a moment when your heart begins to beat faster, a rapid fluttering in your chest that will jolt you from your dreams. Your first instinct will be to panic, to think the worst. Your body, this beautiful and fragile vessel I have given you, is subject to the strains of this world and the passage of time. But your spirit, my child, your truest self, is eternally and unbreakable connected to me. I will not allow your body to be overcome. Do not let fear be your first response. That sudden quickening of your pulse is a signal. Yes, it could be a warning, but it could also be a wake-up call of a different kin. The beginning of a sacred encounter, a moment where the veil between heaven and earth becomes thin. When it happens, do not turn inward into the cramped space of your fear. Instead, breathe outward into the vast, open space of your trust in me. If it is a warning, it will be accompanied by other signs. I may place a name on your heart, a person you need to pray for, a contact. I may give you a dream that repeats itself, carrying a message you need to decipher. You may feel a clear, undeniable nudge to get up, to check on something, to pray with an urgency you cannot explain. If it is an encounter, it will feel different. It will be sober, profound, and holy. You will feel a sense of awe, the kind that makes you aware of my majesty, but it will be mingled with a deep and overwhelming comfort, like the absolute stillness before the dawn breaks and the gentle warmth that follows. In that moment, whether it is a warning or an encounter, let your very first thought, your first whispered word be simple: Lord, you are here with me. Then let your second act be the one I have already commanded you. Speak the proclamation I have given you. Say, God is my shield. Do not rush the words. Let them be a deep, resonant declaration from the core of your being. Words have power. They shape your reality. When you declare that I am your shield, you are not claiming to be immune to every arrow and every stone. You are stating the profound truth that I am standing between you and anything that would seek to annihilate your soul. A shield does not prevent the battle from happening. A shield takes the force of the blows, absorbing the impact and sparing the one who stands behind it. So declare it. Let that declaration be the foundation upon which your courage is rebuilt, moment by moment. Now, because my love is not just a feeling but an action, I will give you practical wisdom, light for the path immediately ahead of you. Faith is not passive. It is an active partnership with me. Hear these things and put them into practice. First, you must become a wise guardian of the gates of your life. Your mind, your heart, and your spirit have entrances. Be vigilant about what you allow to pass through them, especially in your moments of greatest vulnerability, late at night or when you are exhausted. You cannot submerge yourself in hours of fear-inducing news, endless scrolling through curated perfection that makes you feel inadequate, or conversations saturated with gossip and cynicism, and then wonder why your soul is anxious. Intentionally replace this exposure with rhythms that anchor you. Before you sleep, read a few verses of words that breathe life and truth into you. Speak a simple prayer where you name the things you cannot control and consciously hand them over to me. Before your feet hit the floor in the morning, name 3 things you are grateful for, no matter how small. This simple act reorients the compass of your heart from despair toward hope. Understand that protection is not just a mystical concept. It is also profoundly practical. Do not tempt danger by being careless with the life I have given you. Lock your doors. Be discerning about who you trust with your vulnerability and your resources. Let a few trusted people know where you are struggling so they can stand with you. To have faith in me does not mean you act foolishly. It means you partner with my wisdom, taking tangible, sensible steps to create safety and stability in your life. Use discernment in your relationships, your finances, and your commitments. Make the small, wise choices that accumulate into a fortress of peace. Next, you must learn to wield the powerful weapon of forgiveness. If you are clinging to a grievance, holding it tight like a hot coal in your hand, you are the one being burned. You think it gives you a sense of justice, but it is a heavy shackle, chaining you to the past and forcing you to face the person and the pain that hurt you over and over again. Forgive, my child. Forgive first and foremost for your own healing. When you forgive, you are not saying what they did was okay. You are not forgetting the wound. You are choosing to let go of your right to revenge, and you are placing the scales of justice into my hands, for I am the only righteous judge. The moment you do this, you will feel a lightness, a release. A door in your soul that you didn't even know was jammed shut will swing open, and you will be free to walk forward. Teach your mouth and your heart to pray with simple, honest sentences. You do not need to impress me with eloquent speeches. I am your father. Talk to me as you are. Help me, I am scared. Hold me, I feel like I'm falling apart. Show me the next step, I am lost. Forgive me, I made a mistake. Thank you, I see your hand in this. Let your prayer be the thread that you weave through the fabric of your entire day. Pray when you wake up. Pray in the shower. Pray as you drive. Pray when you feel the familiar knot of panic tightening in your chest. When you feel that panic, pray aloud. Let the sound of your own voice speaking my name be a tether that pulls you back to the reality of my presence. A single word, Jesus, Father, help, is a powerful prayer that can instantly return you to me. Remember who you truly are. Your identity is not defined by your job, your relationship status, your failures, or what has been done to you. The enemy of your soul will constantly whisper lies to you. You are worthless. You are a failure. You are abandoned. You are broken beyond repair. You must answer these lies with the unshakable truth of your identity in me. Your answer must be, I am chosen. I am deeply loved. I am kept and protected by the King of the universe. These are not empty affirmations. They are your spiritual birthright. Let this truth shape the way you carry yourself, the way you make decisions, and the way you rest. Find your courage in small, ordinary acts. Courage is not reserved for grand, heroic moments on a battlefield. Most often, courage looks like getting out of bed when depression is pulling you down. It looks like making the doctor's appointment you've been avoiding. It looks like having the difficult conversation to set a boundary with someone who drains you. It looks like admitting, I am not okay and I need help. This quiet, humble bravery is precious to me, and I see every single act of it. Do not neglect the body I have so lovingly created for you. It is the house that shelters your magnificent spirit, and I care for it deeply. Honor it. Eat food that nourishes you and gives you strength. Move your body in ways that feel good and bring life. Grant yourself the gift of sleep when you are weary. And when symptoms of illness persist, seek the help of doctors and healers. To pair faith with wise action is not a contradiction. It is a partnership. When you are a proactive steward of your health, you are working with the principles of healing that I have woven into the very fabric of creation. Cultivate a discipline of gratitude and memory. When the present storm is raging, the memory of past deliverances becomes a lighthouse. Keep a journal, even a simple notebook, and write down the moments when I have come through for you. A time when money appeared right when you needed it. A person who showed up with a word of encouragement at just the right moment. A prayer that was answered in an unexpected way. A time when the darkness threatened to consume you, but it did not win. When you are afraid, read these entries aloud. Let your own history with me be a testimony that strengthens your present faith. You have been kept before, my child, and you will be kept again. Live in the sanctuary of community. Isolation is the enemy's favorite playground. He will try to convince you that no one understands, that you are a burden, that you are better off alone. This is a lie designed to destroy you. You were created for connection. Find at least 1 or 2 people with whom you can be completely honest. People who will pray for you when you cannot pray for yourself. People who will gently tell you the truth when you are starting to drift. People who will celebrate your smallest victories and help you carry your heaviest practical burdens. Community is not just a comfort, it is a lifeline. Learn to worship with courage. When fear is shouting its loudest threats in your ear, you must choose to let your voice of praise be louder. This is not about denying your fear, but about declaring a greater reality. Sing a song of praise, even if your voice is trembling and your eyes are filled with tears. Music has a way of rewiring the atmosphere of your heart and your home. It lifts your gaze from the churning waves at your feet to the steady horizon of my sovereignty. Offer thanks aloud for the simple things you can still see and hold. The breath in your lungs, the roof over your head, a warm cup of tea, the face of a loved one. Worship is a defiant act of war against despair. When the danger you face is the painful sting of human betrayal, guard your heart against the poison of bitterness. Seek justice, yes. Use the wise counsel and lawful means I have provided in your world to protect yourself. But do so without letting the quest for vindication consume your soul. I am the defender of the 2'O. I am the one who brings true justice. You are not required to carry the sword of vengeance yourself. Entrust that to me and focus your energy on healing. Learn to live with expectation and flexibility. I often work in ways that do not align with your perfectly planned schedules. My solutions can be sudden and surprising. An unexpected phone call, a chance meeting, a sudden change of heart in an adversary, a new idea that drops into your mind. Learn to see these interruptions not as annoyances, but as potential divine appointments. Rigidity in a season of chaos will only make you more brittle and prone to breaking. Stay soft, stay open, stay watchful for my movement in the unexpected places. Do not be discouraged by delayed relief. Sometimes my answer to your prayer is no. Sometimes it is not yet. And sometimes the answer is not a sudden event, but a slow, quiet, steady process of healing and restoration. There is a deep, hidden value in the season of endurance. It is a forging process. A craftsman holds a piece of metal in the fire not to destroy it, but to temper it, to make it stronger. The flames I allow in your life are measured and purposeful. They are designed to burn away what is weak and false, leaving behind the authentic, resilient strength of your true character. My promise is not that you will never feel the heat of the fire, but that you will not be consumed by it. You will be refined, not destroyed. When deliverance comes, whether it is small or large, you have a sacred responsibility. You must tell the story. Your testimony of my faithfulness is not for your glory. It is a rope that you throw back down into the pit for others who are still trapped there. When you share how I carried you, you are giving others permission to hope for their own rescue. Do not privatize my grace. Let your life be a public declaration of my goodness. Finally, my child, anchor your soul in the unshakable reality of my love. Love is the beginning, the middle, and the end of your story. Whatever from the danger takes, whatever the source of your trouble, my love will outlast and overcome it. This love is not a passive, sentimental feeling. It is the most powerful force in the universe. It is a love that moves through trouble with steady, sacrificial courage. It is a love that changes outcomes. It is a love that is holding you right now. Therefore, stand. Plant your feet on the promise that you are seen, known, cherished, and guarded. Take the practical steps of wisdom I have laid out for you. Seek help. Forgive freely. Pray constantly. Rest when you are weary. And above all, keep speaking that life-altering declaration. Say it in the morning. Say it in the night. Say it when you are strong, and say it when you are weak. God is my shield. Let that be the anthem of your heart, the banner over your life. Go now with a steady and prepared spirit. I am closer to you than your own breath, and I will not let you go. I will not fail you.